Hi dear Pisces, this is Anastasia for Amira Salon channel, and here is your June 2018 general reading. I'm using today two decks of cards. First, Lenormand Oracle, and secondly, Doreen Virtue's Archangel Gabriel deck. And I'm going to pull out three cards from Lenormand deck and one card from Archangel Gabriel, just to get some message, inspirational message from this deck. So it's Pisces, June 2018, general reading. Mind that general readings are, sometimes they resonate with you if you're Pisces or same sign, zodiac sign that the reading is about. Sometimes it doesn't because we have different planets in different signs, and sometimes you think you're Pisces by the sun position, but you can be completely different, have different energy from another zodiac sign where, for example, you have a lot of planets, so you have to check your natal chart for that. Okay, so we have the first card is the cross. Then we have a whip, and finally, oh, this one is very good. And finally, we have the fish. So what I can say about these cards? In the beginning of the month, many of you will feel the burden of some kind of obligation, some kind of demanding task that you need to deal with. The cross is the card of, could be of quite harsh energy, which means that there are circumstances that you cannot control, or there is nothing you can do about some situation that maybe is bothering you. On the one hand, it can sound quite negative, but mind that whatever difficult situation or challenge we are passing through, we grow spiritually, we gain experience, we gain wisdom, and sometimes we really need to be, I hate to say that, but a kind of whipped by our circumstance in order for us to clearly see who we are, or clarify all our talents and our powers, So I definitely see that a lot of people who are watching, they will be dealing with some kind of situation when they don't want to be in, but mind that if not for this unhappy situation, happiness will never come. That's how I feel about this spread, particularly because I see that the final card is the fish, which is a wonderful card, wonderfully positive card of all Lenormand deck, because it shows abundance, it shows money, it shows resources, support. People will be helping you. You will be having it's the card of wishes coming true. However, to get to this point by the end of June, you really need to be in a challenging situation and to pass through some kind of a test of life. For some of you, it could relate to their workplace situation. Maybe something there is really hard for you. Maybe it's a lot of usually the cross card shows that there are too many responsibilities at a time, or maybe the many colleagues are they took vacation and now all their responsibilities added up to whatever you were doing before, and you feel like this is a burden, this is a cross on your shoulders. It's very hard for you to perform all the duties all at once. It could be also yeah, and by the way, related to this situation, the whip card can show that there could be arguments and some kind of conflicts. Maybe your supervisors would be kind of whipping you, saying, rushing you into doing things, and you will feel that all the world is against you, and it's not your intention to be in the role of a scapegoat, but that's how many of you could feel because of these energies coming towards you in June, particularly beginning and mid-June. It could be also a card that shows that there will be some kind of really troublesome relationship with your close circles, within your close circles. Most likely, I see that people who were very good friends before, they suddenly can kind of whip each other with harsh words. It could be a challenging situation, a quarrel, an argument, which, you know, pops up out of nowhere, and you're so devastated, you're upset because you are not you were not expecting it. But the cross card shows that it's something that was kind of inserted into your karma or destiny for you to grow spiritually. That's usually what, particularly when the cross is in the beginning of the spread, it's something that you have to pass through. You cannot avoid it. So instead of being negative about that, knowing that it's something that's like an exam. It's like one of those life exams that you really have to pass through to get the certificate or a license. Metaphorically speaking, your life circumstances are creating a scenario for you to pass through some kind of troublesome relationship or maybe workplace situation. As I said, there will be quarrels, there will be conflicts, there will be some kind of arguments with your partner. Maybe some of you who are watching even thinking about separation with your partner. But remember, this situation is given to you for giving you even more abundance in your life, because maybe really it's time to sort out these problematic aspects of your partnership or your workplace or your romantic union, and you really have to liberate yourself from some kind of burden. That's how I feel about this card for you, Pisces. And remember, Pisces is a very sensitive sign. They often may feel, and there is a tendency of energies related to the sign to be victimized and to feel as a victim of circumstances, and that's very much so how you will be feeling during June, beginning of June and mid-June. But remember, don't whip yourself. Yes, Pisces have a tendency to whip themselves, thinking that they are responsible for whatever problem was there. But you really have to look at this challenging situation from the point of some advantage for you. Be more, how to say, be more prepared for any conflicts or arguments that can be coming to you, and don't be surprised. So now, as far as we are warned by these cards, you can anticipate from where this negative influence can be coming from, and be prepared. Be prepared spiritually, be powerful in whatever defense mechanism you have. Try not to get involved too much in the argument. Look at this situation, if it is so negative, from the point of view of an actor, or rather maybe even director. So if you are not warned about something bad coming, you can be just an actor. But if you are warned beforehand, you can be a director more than the actor of the situation. So think about how you can use the situation to your advantage. And remember, there are situations in our life that if it's not unhappy scenario, then you will never be happy. So get rid of people who are bothering you. Get rid of colleagues who are hiding something against you. Get rid of maybe addictions, or I'm feeling that someone who is watching, they're struggling with some kind of addiction. And remember, you're not alone. There are always support groups. There are people who will be willing to help you. Don't whip yourself for doing something wrong. If you feel that you were doing something wrong for a long time, you're powerful enough to stop that harmful scenario for your life and change it. So I don't know, although the cards are quite powerful, and they put pressure on some of you, I really feel very, very positive about this, because if not for this kind of challenge, you would never be happy. That's how I feel, because this card is, like I said, one of the best cards in all Lenormand deck. It shows all wishes coming true, resources, people, love, whatever you're thinking about, it will be coming to you. But first you need to pass your exam, pass your test. Now let's see what the Archangel Gabriel cards will add to this scenario. Pisces, June. There you go. Yeah, you can't make it up. Prosperity. That's exactly what the Pisces. And by the way, Pisces, fish, it's so much in tune with who you really are. It's so much showing your true identity. You will be flowing in the sea, in the ocean of life, like this fish. This fish is even jumping. So it's you will be so on passing this test of life. You will be so happy. You will be so much of who you truly are. And look at this beautiful card, prosperity. Let me read the message. Your actions have resulted in income in abundance. So there will be a situation, there will be a scenario. Your actions, your wisdom, your sensitivity, your intuition. Pisces are very intuitive. Element of water. You will be passing through this exam of life, this test of life, with so much in store for your own good. And prosperity will be the card, will be the reward. That's what this card is talking about. So be prepared for something unexpected or something. Yeah, be prepared for the unexpected. Be prepared that it could be not a smooth start for June. There will be some kind of argument or conflict, but you're strong enough to pass this test of time and people and maybe toxic people. But remember, all toxic people are sent to us for us to become stronger. To feel that we really have potential to become more productive, more talented, more skilled in something. We gain experience, wisdom, and we can wonderfully move along. I really feel very positive about people who are watching, because like I said, if there are no ups and downs in our life, how do we know what is up, right? So we really need to know what is from the bottom of the well, you go up to heaven, and that's how you feel the difference. And really, I'm so glad for many of you who will be so happy on passing this difficult exam. And actually, literally, yeah, my guides are telling me actually some people who are watching, they are literally physically passing exams. So maybe it's you're getting your license, your certificate, maybe you're finishing school, and truly it could be a difficult time for you to prepare for exams, and maybe there will be some negative influence from some teachers or surroundings, and it would be hard for you maybe combine work with classes or courses. But remember, it will be over, you will get it, and then after that, as soon as you get your license, you will be abundant. So your investment of your wisdom, your power, your talents, your skills, your patience would be so much rewarded. So I want to finish on that very positive note for you. Thank you very much for watching, and I wish you well. Bye bye.